Even in our discussion before the show, I thought about something, y'all, that made me really happy. The Chargers finished.
It's
been a long time coming, right?
Like think about it. Like last year, bro, this team lost six to seven games in the fourth quarter. And in that particular situation against Washington football team, they normally give that away. And they tried to, but the defense stood up and did their thing. Look, Derwin James changes the dynamic of this team because how physical he is down in the box, how he can cover, and the mentality that he brings to the football team. And Joey Bosa, like you got premier guys now. On every level of this defense. One thing I was impressed with too, and I don't know if it stood out to y'all correct me if I'm wrong, the speed of this defense. Like the team speed of this defense, how quick they close, how well they tackled, and what they should be very happy about is that this is in the same image of their head coach.
Looks like
they played to the image of their head coach. Absolutely.
Right, and that makes sense.
But that's the huge thing. When you mention Derwin James, think about the way that Jalen Ramsey is able to play now. This wasn't the Jalen Ramsey that got to play in Jacksonville. They set him out on the corner. They didn't let him play inside. Derwin James is that type of talent. I sit around all camp and watch the Chargers social media because I know Derwin James is going to do stupid stuff, right? Like I know at some point in practice it's going to be one-on-ones. Keenan Allen's going to be killing everybody with stems and sticks and head nods and all kind of stuff. And then Derwin James is going to be off doing something like backflips, and then he's going to walk in and be like, "Hey, Key, I need to run that." Then he's going to shut him down, right? Remember, Derwin James as a rookie was an all-pro. And then you have Joey Bosa, who's also an alien. And when you start to get, like, that's my thing. Like, I was just like a regular guy who played football really hard and studied a lot.
Sometimes an alien.
Some of these dudes are aliens.
They different,
right? And when you have that type of guy on the front level, in the back end, and then you have a guy like Murray who is fast and can go sideline to sideline in the middle of the field, this defense can be really good.
I was impressed by the offensive line, and that was the big question for me coming into this game because all offseason we've been talking about did they fix it with the additions in the draft and free agency? And this is, of course, the ultimate test, is Washington. And they passed. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but he was pressured. But Justin Herbert was pressured, but he was only pressured on 16% of his dropbacks, fourth best in the NFL, half of where they were last year. And Washington blitzed a fair amount, which actually surprised me because I thought
with this too, a ton of third downs.
A ton of third downs. I thought Washington would come into this and say, hey, we are better than your offensive line, our front four. We know how deadly they are. We can get pressure. But they actually brought some heat, and the Chargers held up well. The rookie, Rashawn Slater, they picked right.
Lombardi did a good job, too. He moved Justin. Not much. He just slid him a little bit away from Chase at times. Like, it was, listen, this team is close.
Yeah, well, for all the people out there that might have doubted Justin Herbert a little bit coming out of college, I was actually in that category. His 427 completions in his first 16 starts are the most in NFL history. So there's a lot more to come.
Dude, he has got an arm that you just should not be able to make some throws on. And now Joe Lombardi's using Keenan Allen like the Saints have used Michael Thomas.
Right.
And Keenan Allen's probably a little bit more savvy as a route runner. Jared Cook has been a tremendous pickup for them.
Huge.
Mike Williams is dominant. So you got an offensive line that you talked about that is significantly better. Pieces on the outside.
Speed guy and Guyton,
The defensive talent is spectacular.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.